text you in time to come in stealth because we're doing this.
Right. Wait for the lag. Just had enough time to get my cup of tea.
I know. I thought, quick wee, coffee. I want to see the screen, you see.
Come on. It's not showing up on my Chromebook yet. We are live though.
Well, is this Seascape Hayton chat part 3?
Yeah.
Adverts.
Yeah. That'll be alright. I'll introduce this in a minute. When that's gone. Right.
I'll best get the chat up in case people chat to me. If they want to be friendly.
Yeah, we might actually get some people coming in since it's a bit later in the day. So I think a lot of Americans go on this site, so the time difference can make a difference to how many people pop by. So.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, yeah, I suppose for what time it depends where they are in America, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably about midday in some places. Or morning.
Yeah.
Oh? Can you hear loads of music?
No, can't.
Oh. I've just put an advert's just come on again. Just says da-da-da.
It looks like Twitch have changed things around a little bit, so I was like, oh, where's the dashboard gone? And I found it. Sorry. Okay. Right, almost there.
It's not coming up with anything at the moment, it's just a blank screen, but I guess will it just start running?
Yeah, it should do. Yeah, ads at the moment. Okay, so thanks everybody for joining us, whether you're watching live or on the recording. I am Nikki Jackson from Nikki Jackson Art, and I'm joined by Karrie from Ms. Bandit Wood Art, and she's with me on Skype, and we're going to be chatting. We'll be chatting about life and art, and while I do this painting, so going to be making some big changes to it today. So I've been staring at it for the last few days and wanting to change some stuff, so I'll be working on that. And yeah, if you've got any questions, type them in the chat box if you're here live with us, and we'll be happy to try and answer your questions. So there we go, let's get started.
It's been a bit of a grey cloudy day here today.
Yeah, it has here. Super humid as well.
Very humid. I'm still waiting for these epic thunderstorms that they said that
Oh. I might just turn you up on my phone as well, make sure people can hear you. That's fine, that's fine. Right. Yeah, I procrastinated this morning. I was like, oh no, another day. I worked on my degree yesterday and the day before. I'm like, oh, I need a break. So I went out and had a nice cup of tea and little treat out at the cafe, and then came back and I was like, right, I've really got to get on with it now. And once I got going, I got some bits for work done, accounts and stuff, and then got cracking on my degree, and then it was like, got in the zone and managed to get loads done, so I'm really pleased. There's a big weight off my mind.
Days like that.
Yeah. So
I've been quite busy recently. online and in Asplex in Manchester. We've got to get all those sorted. So it's been quite a creative time for me at the moment, just getting everything sorted.
Excellent. I can't wait to see your new stuff.
Thank you. I've decided to tune into the nostalgic things of the world because it's so technically based these days.
Yeah.
That I'd prefer to have go back to my roots really, a bit like grow your own, you know.
Yeah.
Leaving the computer screen and digging in the earth a bit. It's nice. But,
Yeah.
the art of letter writing.
Ooh, yeah.
Nobody does that anymore. And I think we should bring it back.
Definitely.
So that's what I'm going to try and do.
Lovely. Yeah, I got my first paycheck from the gallery shop day before yesterday, and I had a very nice surprise.
Huzzah!
It was way more than I was expecting. Yay! So that was really good. Yeah, it was a very good first month, so hopefully that will continue, and got to get them some more stuff now, so.
What have you found that have sold more than, have you found things that have sold more than others, or?
Well, I was quite surprised. I sold loads of prints in both the sizes that I do, the really small and the bigger ones, and sold some cards and a little original, one of my Snuggle Bunny ones, my favourite one. I'm like, oh, my favourite one's gone. Yeah. Yeah, it was a little one with the two bunnies and the pink balloon. So.
Aww.
I was like, oh, sad but happy.
I've got a little lady that I call Red. She's got red hair and she's wearing a green top and she's in Asplex. And I kind of like, I wanted to sell obviously, but
yeah.
part of me doesn't want her to sell. I want to keep her.
I know that feeling.
Well, I'm sure someone will take her into a lovely new home.
I'm sure they will. Right. Where's all my stuff? Ooh. Been packing away all my degree stuff, so I'm like, oh, now I need to find all my painting stuff.
How are you finding your degree?
At first it was really difficult, like mentally, to get my head around, like, oh, I'm doing this, I've got all this work to do, you know, am I going to be able to do it? And but once I started, it wasn't too bad, but it is challenging, definitely, because I'm doing things that I'm not really used to doing. Like, the first part is doing, like, tonal stuff, shading and tone, but with one medium, like charcoal pencil or something, and I'm finding it really difficult because, like, with graphite pencil, I know where to put stuff, and I just feel like I've got loads more control with it, but charcoal is like, oh, I can't get the fine lines that I want, and I don't know, it's just knowing how to use it properly. So yeah, so I've been struggling with that a bit, but learning a lot, so it's good. But the first assignment's pretty difficult because we've got to use several of the mediums to create a still life, and they're all mediums that I'm not really used to using that much. And yeah, so that's quite hard.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it's stretching me, so.
I think sometimes you need a push like that. When you've done the same thing for a while, I think it's good to push yourself and
definitely.
try different mediums.
And I'm like making myself not fall back on the usual graphite pencil and stuff. I'm like, no, you know, this is what I do all the time. I've got to use stuff that I'm not used to.
Yeah, definitely.
It's amazing how comfortable you get with things and you don't realise it.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I've decided I might try and challenge myself when I do the drink and draw classes each month and see if I can do, you know, just take one medium like a charcoal pencil and just do it all in that and see how I get on. I keep falling back to my my old faithful fine line and ink and watercolour just because I like it so much.
Yeah. I was like, oh, if I could do this all in graphite pencil, it would be perfect, it'd be fine. But no, I can't.
What are you actually drawing at the moment then?
It's a still life of my favourite objects, things that mean stuff to me. And I'm doing it in charcoal pencil, brush pen, which is good in some ways and not so good in other ways. The fact that it's so bold, it really is difficult to blend it with other things that are sort of lighter. And what was the other one? Micron pen. So yeah, interesting combination.
Good to give these things a try.
Yeah. Because I did one version and I just thought, oh, the perspective's all wrong, and too much of the brush pen and just looked rubbish. I was like, right, that'll be a test. So then I did loads of mini studies in my sketchbook and on some mixed media paper, and now I've started another one. Hopefully this will be the final one, and just working at that really. So hopefully it'll work out, because I really want to send everything to my tutor early next week, so then I can just relax and say it's done, you know, and wait for her feedback. So
do you have to wait for feedback before you start your next project?
No, you just carry on. Yeah, we're doing colour though next, so.
Oh right, oh well, you should be.
So that'll be better. Yeah. Yeah. So we're looking at artists like Cézanne, because it's all still life until a bit further on, and then we're looking at figures and things like that later on. So I look forward to that bit, because I quite like life drawing.
Brilliant. Do you actually go to any classes, or is it all?
No, it's all
home-based learning?
Yeah, it's all home-based learning, and got email support with my tutor, and you can like Skype her or whatever if you need to, but I haven't yet. So. Yeah, so I'm like, oh wow, I actually have done quite a bit of work after all, when you sort of look at everything. So you have to keep a learning log online. You can do a paper one as well, but it's easier to do it like on a blog. So I've got like a WordPress blog, and I'm sort of putting all the stuff in it, and I was like going through it, and I was like, oh, actually I've done quite a bit. It didn't feel like it, but yeah, it makes you feel quite good when you see that you actually have done quite a bit.
How long's your course?
A long time. It's supposed to be part-time, so it's going to be, you have up to 12 years to complete it.
12 years?
Yeah. Hopefully it won't take me that long.
Oh my days.
Yeah. But I mean, this is just like one unit. I've got another 2 units for this first year to do, which they haven't even started yet. So I'm like, oh my god, this is so intense just for the first one. I'm like, oh. So I definitely wouldn't be able to do all 3 at the same time. I'd have to do it full time otherwise. So yeah, I'm going to complete this one and then move on to whatever's next. So yeah.
I've been wondering whether I should do something like that. I have tried like online courses, but I've not been strict with myself enough really, or something else has come up, so I've not.
Yeah, the time has got to be right for sure.
Really.
Have you done them? Because how did you learn all your graphics work and things like that?
Well, I did that 10 years, well, a bit longer, 11 years ago. I started it 10 years ago, I think, 2006 it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that, I did a 2-year graphics course. It's brilliant. Best course I ever did, actually. Really enjoyed it. After that really I didn't do anything else. I did do first year on a degree course, actually going a physical course, not online.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't get on with it very well. It just wasn't for me, so I decided to focus my time into getting a job and buying our house really, and I thought, that'll be my career, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
Into just transpired that I did other stuff as well, which was brilliant. You know, just having the opportunity when I worked with a photographer, so
Yeah.
and that's kind of given me the push that it has now to do what I'm doing. So, and I love it. I do love it.
That's really
I do wonder
good.
sometimes why I do it. when I work on some great projects and stuff, you know, I realise how much I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything really.
Oh, that's good.
I like it.
Yeah, I started an art degree years ago, and that was at college, and I just hated it. I wanted to learn at the time. I wanted to learn how to paint and draw really well, and they just didn't do it. It was all contemporary art, minimalism stuff, you know, all that sort of like all contemporary kind of stuff, and I just hated it. And I thought about going into graphics and like landscape design and all that stuff, and it just wasn't right for me, so I just didn't do it. And I've really wanted to ever since, to find the right one, so I'm really pleased that I've got this one now. So I'm like, gotta stick with it, gotta complete it. I really want to. So
it's a challenge for yourself as well.
Yeah.
It's nice to, you know, have that kind of goal in mind.
Yeah.
I think sometimes you need to push yourself when you've done something
Yeah.
for so long. I think I'll end up doing the same probably at some point.
I just feel like there's so much more I could learn, and I never did get to do the degree years ago, and I want to do it while I've got the chance. And I don't have to do it, you know, I could just carry on with my business and, you know, fine. But I always felt like I wanted that for myself, to know that I'd actually achieved that kind of level of study, you know. So it's just something I felt like I really wanted. So
I think I'd like to, you know, try something. I like doing the classes though in New Mills, you know, where it's just like quite a social thing as well. You meet, you know, really lovely people. I think since doing all the artwork really from last year, doing my friend Tracy who actually taught me on the graphics course, she did a 6-week life drawing class in New Mills, and that's how I came to meet my other friends, Andrea, and who runs the drink and draw classes. So really enjoy doing that.
yeah, it's really good. I like seeing all your pictures pop up on Facebook.
People, really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we have like Google, I don't know what they're called, Google groups or something, where you get emailed all the current posts and stuff, so you get to sort of keep in touch with people that way. But I kind of read some of them, but I don't contribute that much at the moment because I feel like I just don't have the time. I'm really cramming in things at the moment, so it's like really tough, but it'll be worth it.
Of course it will.
So have you been doing any more training for your running event?
I'd like to say yes. But no, not at the moment. I've had things to do when I've got home, and then you've just got zero energy. Stu's been for a couple of 10k runs, which puts me to shame, but no, I do need to. I'm going to Zumba tonight, so that'll be good.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, it's a job trying to do everything, really. I want to do loads more exercise, but I'm like, I just don't have enough time as it is for everything. It's so hard.
No.
So walking is my exercise with the dogs, so that's as much as I get at the moment.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
I do a lot of walking, to be honest. Well, I don't drive, so I have to.
Me too. That's another thing I want to do, learn to drive. I'm like, I cannot possibly learn to drive and do a degree and everything else that's going on and run a business. It's just, I can't.
No.
I'd like to, but I can't.
I think you'd run out of steam
Yeah.
I know I would.
Yeah. So you're working on anything at the moment while we're talking?
I'm working on a poster. My client, she's a very good friend of mine now. She's it's all about feet actually.
Ah.
She's a podiatrist.
Yeah.
I've got lots of happy little toes in front of me. It's quite cute really.
Oh.
Need to get this ready before I go and see it tomorrow, so working on it now. I've got quite a few graphics projects on, which is nice. I seem to fall out of one project and then into another one.
Well, that's
so
brilliant.
That's working quite well for me at the moment.
Yeah. Excellent.
And then I've got, like I said, I've had all this delivery of all my new stuff, so all the print stuff, so I need to get through that. Need to try and get all that sorted. But I've got the weekend to do that because I'm not back at Affleck's till, I think it's next Friday now.
Oh, that's good. That gives you lots of time.
Want to be photographing everything and getting them online.
Yeah. So I decided not to do the wildflowers on here because I was looking at it and I was like, oh, that is just going to look so cluttered because I've got more detail up here than I usually have. I'm like, no, so I'm going to change it. You'll see what it'll be.
Keeps flicking to advertisements on the screen at the moment, so
it's annoying.
hopefully we'll see it soon. Where you're up to?
I'm just covering up at the moment. I'm going to have to do a few layers to get rid of the grasses that I started and just tidy all that up before I can put in anything else. So
What are you thinking of doing with it then?
I'm going to put a tree in and some more animals. So
What animals this time?
sheep. It's going to be sheep.
New chickens.
No. I've done chickens once before and I never sold it. Never sold it.
Stretch it and see what you can do.
Maybe on the
I
next
just done
one.
a commission piece for a little boy. He's got lovely curly hair and he was looking down at a chicken. I did
Oh.
that recently and that was nice. Nice one to do. I always said, oh my god, I can't draw people, and my style's quite abstract anyway. I like it that way because then I've not got as much pressure on me. People say, the new perspective's all out there.
Yeah.
But I did this one with this couple for their little boy, and he had little red shorts on, a red top and checkered shorts with a little chicken.
Aww.
Hopefully they like that. I've not had the feedback yet, but I'm sure I'll get it back. I've started a little sketchbook recently. I did that while I was working at Swark at Affleck's.
Mhm.
And it's a little A6 sketchbook, and I use my brush pen.
Yeah.
Pentel brush pen, and I'm going to do vintage ladies in it. I've got 30 more ladies to draw.
Ooh.
I've finished the book, and I don't know what to do with them afterwards. I've not decided yet, but I'm thinking possibly maybe them into postcards or something.
Yeah, that'd be really good. That's a really good idea. You'll have to show me it. I need to get into sketchbooks.
Yeah.
I bought this super tiny one to put in my handbag, and I haven't used it yet. I need to.
I think it's really difficult opening a new sketchbook. There's something really daunting about a blank page to me.
And just out of the habit of doing that kind of thing, you know. It's like, oh, if I go out, I'm either reading stuff on my phone or writing notes in my book for work and stuff like that, and just don't think to sketch when I need to, really, because that'll help with my degree as well as my other work. So got to get in the habit. I really like that brush pen though. That's the first time I've used it.
Which one have you got?
The Pentel one.
Yeah, has it got cartridges in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
That's
like
the one
it.
I've got, because I got one from Japan and it was great, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I can fill the ink up in it. So I unscrewed it and I can't get it back together.
Oh.
Oh no! So I decided to just splurge and treat myself.
Yeah, they're not cheap, are they? Those Pentel ones.
No.
But at least you can keep refilling them.
Exactly. I've got one spare cartridge and I think I've got a little bit left, but I didn't want to run out while I was at Affleck, so I only went so far with it.
Can you use other mediums with that, or will it smudge, do you think?
Well, the way I was doing it with my work was to use a water pen with it as well, you know, just to create a bit of depth.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
It was just literally water and an ink pen. So, created some quite cool effects actually. I was quite impressed with it, and I just think, you know, just try something a bit different.
Yeah, definitely.
It's kind of quite difficult to use though. I don't find them very easy.
No.
Like we said, I think you have to push yourself sometimes.
They're very bold, aren't they, compared to other kinds
very,
of brushes?
And they're not forgiving if you make them much permanent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they dry very quickly. I found that I had to use the water when I could see that the ink, I mean, in a good way, because the sketches were no more than 5 minutes each. Just a quick sketch. I find that if I do it like that, I don't overthink things.
Yeah, it's really good.
Because sometimes I overwork it and then ruined it. But I just did it quickly. Where I could see it was wet, just used the water pen. They're quite good though. So if you got one of those,
No, I haven't.
Set of 3. You can actually put ink in it and use it as an ink pen yourself. So you could use, you know, a coloured ink, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it came out quite well actually. I was impressed.
Yeah, I'll have to try that. I've seen a lot of other artists using those water brushes.
Yeah, well you can get a set of 3 of them, which is what I've got. Because having one is just obviously not enough.
Yeah, it's definitely pushing me to try new things with doing this degree, because I have to use other mediums. So.
Well, you have to show that you can do it, can't you?
Yeah. I think we're using coloured oil pastels next, so that'll be really good.
Oh, cool. I've just signed up for this art subscription where they send you things through the post. Art things, and I've got a set of 4 pastels, so I'm going to challenge myself to draw something of each of the things that comes through every month.
Yeah.
See what I can come up with, but I've never really used pastels. I'm wondering whether I can do a bit of a mixed media and use the pastels obviously for the colour, And when I say pastels, chalk pastels, they're very,
Yeah.
very light pastel colours as well. So, and I usually go for quite bold. I used to just use Indian ink, so it's just black, black. But I used the watercolour palette, and that injected a bit of life into stuff. So. You got paper with it as well for oil pastels, so that was quite cool.
Oh.
Nice little set, and little kind of Haribo.
Ooh, nice. A lot of companies are sending Haribo in packages now, I've noticed.
What's that, sorry?
A lot of companies are sending Haribos in their packages, I've noticed. Like Mark he's all into cycling stuff, so he orders from Wiggle, and they always send him Haribo. It's funny.
Wiggle. I like that.
Yeah.
It's just something nice, isn't it? A little compliment.
Yeah.
I got a big package through the door the other day, actually, from the local printers, and they printed wrapping around a massive chocolate bar, and I thought, gosh, that must have cost a lot. I mean, the booklet itself was really heavy, so it must have cost a fortune to, post out. And it was a Galaxy chocolate bar inside.
Ooh.
Yes, that'll do.
Yeah, nice.
Do you like a bit of chocolate?
Oh, yes.
Had the opportunity through one of the clients at the clinic, at the podiatry clinic, to go to and do a chocolate making session. Oh. She knows me so well. I said, "How did you know I like chocolate?" She just said, "You're a woman. Of course you like chocolate." I'm not going to argue. No. Picture coming on.
Yeah, a bit. Patching it up is going to take a little while, I think. But I'm going to draw in the tree in a minute and see how much of it that will cover, so I don't have to overdo it.
Yeah.
And work around it. At least that's a good thing with acrylics. You can cover up stuff quite easy with a few layers.
Yeah. I don't really work in acrylic. That's one of the. I've got some mini canvases that I'm going to paint on for the drink and draw classes. It's just something I've not got round to doing just yet. I like it once I've done done some work on the computer. I just take myself upstairs and do some artwork. It's like a reward.
Yeah. That's how I felt about coming on here. I was like, because am I going to be able to squeeze it in? Maybe I'm going to have to leave it for this week, take the pressure off me a bit. But then I thought, that'd be so nice to finally get to work on this painting again, and chat with you and anyone else who comes along, and it's just nice. A nice change from working in black and white as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Probably only be able to stay about another half an hour because Mark will be home and we've got to walk the dogs and stuff before we sort stuff for tonight. I've got cook and all that, so it's always a rush in the evenings when he gets home. It's like, quick, walk the dogs and then get dinner and then everything else. Like,
I'm going to get ready for Zumba, I think. muster the energy from, but it will come.
Yeah, once you're there.
Hopefully the coffee will kick in shortly. I went to see the bees on the allotment this weekend.
All right.
First inspection of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And it appears we need to get a queen. So I'm
Oh.
going to order one.
Order one.
Come through the post. Which is bizarre. But it appears we've got a laying worker, which is a female bee.
Oh.
She's only laying drones at the moment, which are the males.
All right.
We need a queen. They were very calm considering they didn't have a queen. We thought they'd be a bit more irate because the queen gives out like happy vibes and things like that. So
Oh, right.
we don't
That's
get too
interesting.
stressed.
Mm. So you get honey from them?
Maybe if they have a good year and there's any to spare, then possibly. But it doesn't matter if not. It's that we're not doing it for that really. We're doing it for the bees, and we're just hoping that they get through. I mean, at the moment, the hive should be pretty full of bees, but it's quite sparse because there's no laying queen at the moment. So it's very interesting because you just have to learn these things. You don't really, you have manuals and stuff, but it's being in the moment with them and looking at what they do and how they're behaving.
Yeah.
Ultimately their goal is to have enough food to get them through the winter. And if you don't have that, then you don't take any.
Right.
Which doesn't bother me. I'm not actually doing it for that. I just find them absolutely fascinating creatures, really. They're so hard working, it's untrue. When you hear the phrase "the busy bees," it really are. It is really. They do work very, very hard. I still can't get to see your screen actually.
Really?
It isn't working for me properly, so that's why I'm not commenting on the work at the moment.
Oh. Maybe try refreshing, see if that helps.
Yeah, I might log out and log back in actually. I won't be. Scratching away.
So what are you cooking for dinner tonight?
I don't know really. I don't know if I'll really eat anything at the moment. Just with me going out, jumping around.
Yeah.
Might have to leave Stu to fend for himself. Put together, he can do that himself. I don't know what he's going to have.
Does he cook for himself, or do you have to guide him?
Yeah.
Ah, that's good.
Oh yes, we cook as a team. Some nights I cook, some nights he cooks. I don't know whose turn it is, but he'll probably end up having beans on toast or something like that. Quite interesting.
we'll have to decide when we're going to do a collaboration piece.
Definitely. How are we going to do that technically?
I don't know.
Do all that? Do I need to? Do I do a bit and then you do a bit, or do I need to film for a bit and then you do yours? Or
I don't know. We'll have to give it some thought and see what's going to work for us. But it'd be really fun to do something where we both like contribute to a piece of art and see how it comes out. That'd be really cool.
We need to come up with a subject.
Yeah. Oh, this green, it won't go away. I'm going to have to put white over it, I think. Oh. Yeah. Actually really nice here now. It's actually sunny. Bit of blue sky. Yeah. Yeah, not too bad now. Not like the weekend. That was really
hot. Yeah, it was really warm, wasn't
yeah.
it? Two whole days of sunshine. I hope you enjoyed them, because that, my friend, was summer.
Hopefully not.
I guarantee it was.
Do you get it very hot where you are? Like
well, it hit about 25 degrees up here.
Yeah.
And we are South Manchester, and yes, it always rains in Manchester, but it was quite warm for us. I thought we were going to have these really epic thunderstorms, but nothing really happened.
No.
I do like a good thunderstorm. Right, are we up and running now, or? Still doesn't seem to be working for me.
Oh, that's odd.
It's nice chatting anyway.
Yeah. Oh.
It'd be nice to be doing some artwork today.
Mm.
It's too busy.
How often do you go to your drink and draw classes? Is that a weekly thing or monthly?
It's monthly. First Friday of every month.
Ah.
But this month I'm doing one of Tracy's life drawing classes with my friend Lindsay. I bought her a place on a mixed media and acrylic life drawing class in an evening. So that's towards the end of the month, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That'll be great. That, because I've not done life drawing like that. The drink and draw is alternate life drawing, so it's closed models and it's a story.
Yeah.
So, you know, not like the life drawing classes most people would associate with the word life drawing. It's good to sometimes go back to that because it just keeps you thinking about perspective and how big the body is.
Yeah.
And you know, how your hand would look if it was further out in front of you. Perspective. I don't think I'll ever nail that, to be honest.
It isn't easy. If I move my phone, I can show you what I've got.
Yeah.
Unplug it 'cause it's charging. Right. Can you see that?
Oh yeah. Gosh, yeah. I can see. Because the grass was quite dark, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been quite a job. So you're up to the tree now, drawing out the tree.
Yeah, I've just roughly sketched it. I've got to cover up these bits here, and I'm going to do some more green and add in some shadows and highlights on there, build it up so it's all solid again, and then put in the detail of the tree and the sheep after that. So
Brilliant. How big is that canvas then?
it's 16 by 20 inches.
Gosh, yeah. Must make quite a difference when you're used to working so small.
Yeah, you get arm ache quite quick. Back over there.
Yeah. The acrylic dries so quickly as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, I think it'll look better compositionally with the tree instead. Just look, I was going to be so cluttered, and I thought that's not really my style. It'd be too much. So
Yeah.
if I hadn't have put in perhaps all that, then that probably
Yeah.
would have worked. But that's okay. I can do
The
it.
flowers on then.
I'm going to put them on the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Blossom tree.
yeah. We've got loads of baby starlings outside in our garden at the moment.
Oh, have you?
Been making
You
all...
had any more bird drama since the last video, have you?
No, she's built all the nest in the box but hasn't come back, so I'm hoping she hasn't abandoned it. No. There's loads of little scruffy starlings hanging around.
Oh.
And they're well noisy as well.
Oh. We've had quite a few fat little robins in the garden eating some of the food we've left out for them.
Aw.
But that's it really.
Yeah, I
You hear a lot
love
of birds when you're on your walk, and that's nice. When are you next going to be doing a video then? Next week?
Yeah, next week.
You always do them on a Wednesday?
Yeah. Pretty much. Sometimes I shift it to Thursday, but generally I try and do it Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Hopefully, all my degree stuff should have been put in by next week, so I'll have a little bit more time to work
Yeah.
on stuff and probably stream for a lot longer, so...
Yeah. It's really interesting. I like watching you working, doing stuff anyway. Well, my Twitch works properly. Always helps. I'm reading a good book at the moment called Me Before You.
Alright, what's that about?
Film coming out about it. I don't know if you've seen it advertised. But it
No.
looks lovely. It's quite sad really, but it's quite nice. Right, but the first draft of the poster is done.
Yay.
Hooray! typing. Sorry about that.
That's alright. I reckon this is going to be a 4-parter, this painting.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, the fact that you've had to reverse a step.
Yeah. Oh well, at least I've had good conversation to listen to. So.
Not just talking to yourself.
No.
I don't know how you do that.
I just think that someone must be watching at a later date, so I act like they're there.
It says there's 2 people watching at the moment, but I'm guessing that that's us.
Yeah. I need to find a way to spread the word about it. I don't know why. I guess it's really competitive on here, and that's why we're not getting many at the moment.
But tallying up though really well, haven't they? 700 now. You're on.
Yeah, no, I can't believe it. So I said when I get to 1,000, I'm going to celebrate. Don't know how, but I will somehow.
Cake.
Yeah.
Lots of cake.
Any excuse for cake.
Definitely. I don't think you need an excuse for cake.
No. It's amazing how quick the time goes.
I know. When you're on the computer, it really does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Don't really want to stop painting now. Now I've got going on it. Oh.
Oh.
I won't be able to do any tomorrow either because I've got to work on my assignment. So.
Can you work a bit later tonight?
Well, I'm not going to be here most of the evening, so by the time I get back I'll probably be too tired. So I'll see. If I need a break tomorrow I might hop on here and do some more. Really want to get the assignment done in the next 2 days though, so I really want to crack on and get it done so that I can enjoy the weekend and not worry. 'Cause it's my brother's birthday, so.
Oh, what, this weekend?
Yeah, so we're having a barbecue and stuff, and so we want to be able to relax.
Hope you get nice weather.
Yeah, I hope so. Otherwise it'll be an indoor one.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's just nice to have the family around, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Gosh, do you know we've been 56 minutes?
Yeah. Suppose this is probably a good place to stop because I've put loads of paint on and that's going to need a while to dry.
Oh, good.
So, slow progress.
Indeed.
What have I done with now? I'm going to walk those naughty dogs now. Give them some exercise.
Are we downstairs?
Yeah, they're snoozing at the moment. They've been really good actually today.
Yeah, they've been very quiet.
Yeah. Give them a nice walk now. And see what I'm going to do for dinner. I have no idea. And I haven't got very long to think about it either. Pardon?
Where'd you go walking with the dogs?
Well, there's a few different places. We've got a rugby pitch that's not far. So we sometimes go over there and let them off the lead and have a good run around. sometimes we just walk around the streets, or we've got like a river walk we can go down. So just depends how long we've got and what the weather's like and all that. So yeah. Well, thank you for joining me. It's been nice having someone to talk to. And yeah, so I have to wait till next time to carry on. But, right, so thanks guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.